Hey everyone, it's Dr. K. Let's talk about pain, what it is, how it works, how it influences us. Pain's defined as an unpleasant experience associated with actual or potential damage. Pain does not equal damage though. So if you have left-sided low back pain, it doesn't mean that the tissues underneath that spot are actually damaged, and where you feel pain isn't necessarily where it's coming from. Tissues like bulging discs, arthritis in your joints, and your surgical history are really only pieces of the overall puzzle. I want you to think of pain more like a smoke alarm. Smoke alarms go off and they tell you nothing about where the smoke's coming from. They don't tell you if a fire exists or how bad a fire might be. And sometimes smoke alarms go off because they're trying to get your attention for some maintenance work like new batteries. But pain is the same kind of thing. Pain tells you that there's something potentially wrong. You should probably go investigate it. You shouldn't ignore it. It's trying to get your attention to avoid a bigger problem down the road. Now, pain doesn't correlate with how bad an injury is. It doesn't correlate with where an injury is at. And sometimes you can have pain without any damage whatsoever. So pain is more of a signal to get your attention and change something in your environment to change the way that you're experiencing pain. Pain is also influenced by multiple factors that can either ramp up or ramp down the signal that's getting sent to your brain. So, if there's a lot of things influencing my pain, then why even bother trying? I guess it's all outside of my control, it's just too complicated to mess with. That's absolutely the wrong mindset to have. Because there are so many different aspects to somebody's life that can either ramp up or ramp down the way they experience pain, that actually means you have a ton of options for how to reduce it. How to self-manage, how to even things out. That way things like your tissues in your low back, the arthritis in your knee, the rotator cuff tears, those are all just tiny pieces of the puzzle to deal with. Now, I completely change somebody's pain experience every single day in clinic because despite having anatomical abnormalities, we work around the edges to fill in the gaps. We're addressing all the pieces because they all matter. Now, one way to explain pain is the coffee cup analogy. We talk about factors like your emotional state, your poor work capacity, your false beliefs about pain and injury, stress and anxiety, even a lack of physical activity, all contribute to your perception of pain. And the inability to cope with those factors lead to an overflow of the coffee cup and the way that you experience pain. So by reducing the contents of your coffee cup, you can decrease the contributing factors to your pain. I hope this was really helpful for you and set your mindset regarding how you experience pain. You really need to be proactive, and I really want you to think about, being proactive versus reactive in terms of managing your pain. By all means, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. I love talking about this stuff. Stay strong, inspire others.